everybody, it's me, and I'm playing Starfield. So I'm bored, and I figured I would just stream Starfield. If you're watching, let me know how I'm sounding, let me know how I'm doing. I've somewhat lost the preview on the YouTube studio, but that doesn't matter. If you're in VOD Squad, hi, welcome. So, hey, we're in Starfield. What I've done is I went and just found a ship, and I killed its occupants. And we're going to use this to build a ship that I've sort of, like, had in my mind for a long time. And it's a spaceship. It's from my furry space opera setting that I occasionally write short stories for and whatnot. Hi, Bakstium! Welcome to the show. But we're just gonna build a ship. It's called the Albatross. As an adult, I can never figure out why that name stuck with me, and then earlier this year I went back and played Skies of Arcadia, and the name of one of the ships in that is the Albatross, and I think that's where it came from, and I like it, so we're gonna do that. We are gonna start by stripping the ship way down to its sort of minimum-ish parts. Yeah. And so the Albatross is a sort of stiletto-shaped battle carrier, which you can't get in this game. But, yeah, I am going to keep these two massive fuel cells because, if you notice, they require a high-rank Starship design that I just don't have. And so, as much as possible, we're going to keep some of these elements that I won't be able to get again. Which I think are just the engines and the pods. But we are going to lower the pods. I said we're going to... I will say the Starship controls are fiddly. Bethesda did not put a lot of work into this. I could tell you more about your furry space opera setting. Oh man, what's there to tell? Probably a lot. Okay, we're gonna focus up. We're gonna sort of outline the general shape. We're gonna get rid of this braking engine because I don't want it. What we want to do is we want to find a good, probably like good cowling or a good nose that goes out forward. Engine mount. I really want to use this thing. Like, it's wide, it's big. I don't know. Like I wish there was a way to center stuff better. Because there isn't a, like, center button. But I think what we can do is work on that. Okay. But it doesn't have any front, so that would be the front. I don't think the Albatross is that chunky in the front. But, I mean, let's play with it. So yeah, I could talk a little bit about the setting. So I've been thinking about it for years. I've been trying to write on and off stories about it, and it doesn't... The story I was originally going to write, honestly, just was too much like Ruckus's Crimson Lantern? Crimson Lantern? Is that what that series is called? And I, you know, was like, oh, not gonna just plagiarize that, because that's really what it was the first sort of thing, was just like, ooh, that in space. In general, it's furries in space, and the way that works is there's like a whole bunch of planets, and each planet is named after sort of the name inspired by the Latin name of whatever animal it may be. So that is sort of how that all works out. Red Lantern. Yes, did I say Crimson Lantern? I think I said Crimson Lantern. Okay, we need another front. I don't know. We need a good nose. Nose cap. Kind of chunky. What's this? What can I attach here? Weapons. This is all for weapons. Okay, so I know what this will be. So in my mind, I've been struggling with this cockpit in the game, and notice I can remove it, and it won't go back into the place that it was on. So I think there's a bug with this cockpit. I wonder, can I move this out of the way and move it back? Nope. They used a cheat to let it accept that cockpit. You can't make this design, which is interesting. Okay, we're gonna start deleting stuff. We're gonna pull this, strip this ship back. Anyways, so the space opera setting, like, all the planets are like, their names are inspired by sort of the Latin name for the animal in question. Oh, I hate this. Like, I hate this design. I hate how this ship in particular is designed. They did not do the best of jobs. But that is okay. What we're gonna do is fix it. So we're gonna want this AccuLander 11. So let's find it. It's gonna be in gear. There's the AccuLander. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, rotate this around. I saw, Bacchus, you mentioned that it's very much like the Gummy Builder, and that is the first thing I too thought when I saw it. What is going on here? Is that a variance? No. Oh, port starboard. Okay, so that would be... This should be starboard. Yes. Okay, cool. Stidbird, if you will. We have a problem. And I'm realizing this is a pretty serious problem. Which is the nose that I've chosen temporarily is a 2 wide nose. It doesn't have a central connector, so we're gonna get rid of that. Okay. These giant fuel pods, which I do love, are in the way, but if I delete them, okay, let's see if I delete them, if I can get them back, because they were on this ship. So if I then go over to fuel pods, yes, I can get them back because they were on the ship. Good, because this ship needs a bit of a redesign. I like this whole strut mechanism. I don't like where this thing is. So we're going to bring this forward and this landing gear forward. Mainly because what we're going to do is move the whole engine assembly backwards. And this is just, for people in the chat, this is just a chill little stream. I am going to try to stay on top of chat, but mostly I knew I was going to spend like an hour tonight, an hour or two just fiddling with my spaceship. So I figured, this is all we're doing. This is all a Starfield you're going to see, is the very fiddly spaceship building. It is it is like a much worse version of the Kingdom Hearts gummy builder. But I do like this look I'm getting. Let's see if we can add I don't have the under engine. Like, so I can't add engines. I don't really know. Okay, darter ballast, structural. We need to find something that, like, looks good back here. That's not the worst. What's the Demos tail? Nope. Hope Tech, blah, blah, blah. This cowling, can we flip her around? Nope. Do I have a cap? I need a cap. No, I need a bracer. That's 2 round. Okay, that's not the worst. It's not the worst. If I could send one song out to space for aliens to hear, one song. Oh, let me think. One song. Okay. I don't know, like, so, but for aliens to hear, Joan Jett's version, or Joan Jett? No, sorry, Pat Benatar, Heartbreaker. I think I'd do that. I think I would do Pat Benatar singing Heartbreaker, because the second time she comes around to say, you're the right kind of villain to fill my wildest destiny, she nails it so hard. And it's just one of those, like, it's from an era where music was a little bit rawer than it is now. When sort of songs from that era come on, like, you're reminded that there was a time when if you wanted to make an album, you either had to play instruments well or sing well. You didn't have to do both. And I feel like modern music is fine-tuned to such a level of perfection that it's lost a little bit of its raw magic. And that's not, I want to be very clear. A lot of people work really hard in the music industry. I am talking about mainstream music. Like, it's very fine-tuned to achieve a very certain effect. And that effect is great for, like, driving around in your car and just sort of, like, having as a soundtrack in the background that is not maybe as, like, just, like, raw and emotional as recording music used to be. And in fact, there used to be in music, especially, like, recording music, a bit of a sentiment of... Okay, what do we got here? Real quick. Okay, I can't have this. I doubt I can walk through that landing gear. So we can't do landing gear mid ship. Because we need that for hab space. So we are gonna move this. And then we'll put port no. Why is it not? Put another gear there. Okay. I'm worried. Okay, so these need to now come backwards. Okay, we probably have, like, too many landing gear now. So we're gonna delete... actually, we're not gonna delete that one. We're gonna delete these inner ones that I just added, because this will be a great place to, like, hide the cargo or whatnot. Okay. I'm catching up. Were you the kind of kid? Okay, so first of all, yes, Pat Benatar is would blow an alien's brain up. Probably. I mean, probably. I'm not responsible for any alien brains that may be blown up. I will say, like, I send that to the future in hopes that like, I send that to aliens in hopes that, like, when they send their music back, they send, like, I want an alien banger back. And now, like, that's maybe the, like, the real thing is there's a bit of a, like, yeah, what music do we want to send up to aliens? But, like, what music do we want to hear from aliens? You know? Like, what do we want them to send to us? That's, you know, that's the question. Okay. We need to find a nose. We need to build a nose. Skags, splines, wings, markers, pipes, thrusters, braking engines, struts, braking mounts. Okay. Cowlings, bracers. I want to use it, but I have no place for it. My ship is 5 wide. So now I wonder, though. Okay. So if we put this here, right? We're sketching. So that has to go there. Those don't look particularly good together. Well, how does this thing look clamped to itself? Okay. Like I said, we're still sketching because we could also use these Demos wings, but they're a little narrower. And the ship is pretty big. Bakasima would like alien music that is sampled from years of radio space transmissions floating through satellites. That would be crazy. That would like sort of like what they send back is like what, like they reflect sort of what they think, I guess you are. But no, I didn't play with Duplo. I built so many spacecraft as a kid. Why am I not finding... Okay, what did you? Why can't I find you again? You're the Stroud Cap A port 4 top. Okay. Stroud Cap A port 4 top. Why are these so wildly different? Oh, because that's the aft, or that's the starboard bottom. There we go. And then there was a duplicate button. Here it is. Control G, because that makes sense. No, lots of Legos. Luckily, I can click on them to get their name. You want to click underneath? Underneath. Okay. So you can kind of cheat sometimes. Bethesda. Get your whatever together. This is still a problem because I've built something that I can't use yet. because these would go like here, approximately, but out by one, so like here. Okay, I think we have to build substance a little bit. Okay, so our ship has... First of all, our ship needs another layer. Like, that's the other thing. It needs another layer. Let's see if we can find an appropriate... cowling to kind of like hide in here. There we go. Get up. Get up there. So what you have to do sometimes is you have to like trick it onto any part on the level that it wants to be on, and then you just place it, and then you move it, because by default it wants to stay on the level it's on. But yeah, I want to make this ship big, because it's going to go out to where this wing is, and then the top will come down, and the bottom will come up. Control G, Z. We'll worry about color later. Put it there. Bring it back over. No! It moved back down. Put it there. Bring it back over here. Bring it over here. Come on. Get up. No. Bethesda, why? Why did you just... There we go. Okay. Woo! Okay, so that's an engineering bay. What do we got? So we have... what do we have? We have a science lab, a storeroom. Okay, we don't want any of those. So we'll get rid of the science lab, we'll get rid of the storeroom, we'll get rid of the storeroom. So now we put habs. Okay, Bias Dam is actually touched on something I actually am a little upset about. I think Starfield should have been a space fantasy. Like, it should have been... So I haven't played... oh shit, what's Pazio's tabletop RPG that's a space fantasy? 'Cause they made Pathfinder. Starfinder. Like, I haven't played it, so I don't know anything about the setting, but, like, come on. This is just the Expanse, the game. You know, I mean, and that's not me spoilering. The setting is it's all human universe. Which is it's just the same thing that's going on in the Expanse. And it's one of those, like, cool, you know, like, cool. I hope that makes you happy, Bethesda. Doesn't make me happy. Okay, let's make some habs. Chat, this is the part where it gets a little interactive if you want it to be. We need to make habs. So habs are habitation modules. I want to organize this ship into, like, 3 sort of general decks. So deck number 1 is down here on the bottom. And that's probably, like, living in passenger space. And deck number 2 is, like, Starship operation, as far as, like, day-to-day. So that's your workshops and whatnot. And deck 3, the top deck, that is where, like, the control center and the cockpit and whatnot are. So, now I think I'm going to change that. I think we're going to make things like workshops down at the bottom, because what I can do then is I can put living habs, like, in the middle and give them windows, so they'll be on the outside of the ship. And that might be fun. We want... a companionway. We want the all-in-one berth. But which deck will be the fun, sexy deck? That's the brig. We'll build a brig. How do these Toyo Companion Bay mids work? No. Okay, let's do the Stroud. All-in-one berth. All-in-one engineering. Let's do an all-in-one... No. Okay, so, oh, the other thing is these have interiors, which we'll get to. They're really cool. But, oh boy, is it not clear what they are. Okay, this will be a living quarters over here. And... living quarters gives us, living quarters gives us passenger slots, right? Okay, cool. And then we're gonna do a captain's quarters on the other side. The captain's quarters literally provides nothing other than, you know, I need a place to live on my ship. Okay. Get rid of that, and then we'll do the Strouth all-in-one berth part 3. So that's all the living situations. And what we'll do is in between them is where we will stick the where's the... Not an armory. Should I build an infirmary? There's nothing. Infirmary doesn't get you anything. So what I'll do is I'll actually build in. We'll do 2. Stroud just 1x1 storerooms that connect the thing. It's not a multiplayer game, but otherwise, yes, I would. Also, I think I'm going to build the science lab, which has, if I remember correctly, the pharmaceutical thing in it. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna hide inside the ship, like within it, this shielded cargo. So like this is my smuggling cargo. You know, it's just hidden in there. Nobody sees it. The ship is going to be so heavy. But that's okay. Okay. Control G. Control G. Okay, so now we gotta get... So we enter the ship through here, on this left side. What do we want to enter into? I'm realizing now, Bacastia, if we also build the infirmary, we can roleplay doctor, you know? So, that's important. I think you want to enter into an engineering bay, if at all possible, right? No, you don't, because the engineering bay is not the workshop, and that's what I actually want. Living quarters, science lab, workshop. And then on the next to the workshop. I have a Toyo 3x1. What's this guy look like? The Tayo 3x1. It's got rounded. Ooh, can use a mid though. It's just an engineering bay. Okay, we'll stick with Stroud for the time being. The other thing is you cannot, to my knowledge, override where it puts the infirmary. Okay. And then right here is gonna be the computer core. And then we're just gonna slip in nothing. Yeah. So what we wanna do? We want to compute. I am being so extra with this ship right now. It's like this is. I haven't explained this much, but like ship weight is a big deal, and all the things I'm adding are just nonsense. Just nonsense. Okay, we have a workshop. We want a science lab. So there's our science lab. Another storeroom. Okay. Now. Yes. Yes. So we'll get those big old helium tanks in. What the? What's R doing? What? Oh my gosh, we've discovered a control that changes the floor that you're on. Well, that's embarrassing. If I put these on the bottom, they'll actually fit. Yeah, this thing should land. Okay, well, this is living room, living area. So if I move the infirmary up there. So that sort of makes sense that it's in the living area. No. Go back to where you were. Okay. Time to put a cockpit on this thing. Just put the biggest one on there. And honestly, go right there for a second. We're just gonna actually... ooh, I could have slipped the reactor in there. What do we got for structural? What can we just, like, slip in here? That'll do. Okay, so that can't fit on that. Because it needs a square with a circle, and that's a circle with a square. You get kind of a sixth sense for the, like, connectors on top of these things. I guess. I don't know. No. Or at least maybe not. No, because this thing has to go forward. That's the whole deal. It needs to be about here. Okay, let's ignore the cockpit. Let's focus on the spine for a second. So put a mid bracer on. Control G for, as Box DM has said, get another one. And then let's put... Okay. C A. I really wish they had chosen, like, consistent names. Okay. We need to build... Honestly... It's not the worst. Because that's the underside of the ship. So we build that there. We build its counterpart there. We delete this. Delete that. And then we don't want a braking engine. Admittedly, that's not too bad of an idea to put that braking. No. forward. Nope, not quite. Come on. Give me something I can use. I mean, I could just do this trick again. If I'm doing that trick again, might as well grab the landing gear. Because like I said, the albatross is very like stiletto shaped, so we gotta bring it home at some point. When that point is a good question. Because mind you, we haven't even mounted like weapons to this thing. Actually, no, we're not going to do a Nova Bracer. We're going to do a Tayo. Where's the Tayo? Really? No scaffold from them? You're not giving me the scaffold? Does the scaffold go here? I really like their scaffold. Spine. Oh, but the spine doesn't have side mounts. Oh, why doesn't the spine have side mounts? Spine has up and down mounts. Stride mid bracers. Control G for get another one. I have failed to do the thing I set out to, which is not ideal, but that's okay. Ooh, can this piece turn sideways? No, it can only go left or right. But can I use this guy? Okay, if I try to build it out here on its own. Come on. Come on. Where are you at? Yeah. Yeah, no, let me build it and then I'll move it. Yeah, thank you. Okay, it's a bit of a nightmare. It's a bit of a nightmare. It doesn't fit on the thing very well. It would fit in here spectacularly, like if you could use it to cover the... Like, since this does nothing, it would be nice if the game let you, like, oh, it'll clip through, why not? You know, like, but... Nope. I could try to find something that matches it. I don't know if I want to spend that much effort, so we'll just delete it and we'll hit G here and we'll see what sort of cowling options I get. There we go, that's what I want. There we go. So we're gonna mount, we're gonna delete this. Then, I wish I could search. Is there a search button? I don't see a search button. Where are those forward sensors? Why can't I place them in there? They look like they'd fit great in there. You'd have a great old time in there. Mind you, the forward sensors don't do anything. Everything in here is cosmetic. So it's not the worst thing in the world. That it doesn't necessarily fit. It just feels like it maybe should. Delete. What are you? You're a computer core. I am gonna need a front landing gear, though. I don't think I need a computer core. Okay. Rotate. Huh, this got a little fatter than I wanted it to be. Okay. Okay, so now it's time. Okay, I think it's not Demos. Somebody has like, okay, there's a control station. Somebody has a battle station, and I want that on my ship because it's cool. Earth, Engineering Bay, Nova Galactic, nope. Armory, Captain's Quarters, Computer Control Station, Living Quarters, Science Workshop, All-in-One Berth, Engineering. Armory, Captain's Quarters, Computer Core, Control Station, Infirmary, Living Quarters, Workshop. I thought there was a battle station. Oh well. Okay, just gonna add a control station. So it goes cockpit, control station. Don't know why the max crew is so small. Ship is missing a docker. Modules must be above the landing bay. That would be my fuel tanks. Okay, how does that work? Ship is missing weapons. Ship is missing weapons. There's a lot of mass. Ship is missing a shield. Ship has unattached modules. The whole front is unattached at this point. That is okay. Okay, so what do we got? We got a control station. We have captain's quarters, living quarters. You know, what if I just put in another Stroud all in one berth. I need to. What do I need to do? Okay, so nothing will fit underneath that cockpit. Okay, I have 2 passenger slots there. And then 2 passengers. So I can take 4 passengers. And I have like 8 crew stations, which is ridiculous. The part of me that likes having an overbuilt ship is like, or like that likes justifying things for roleplay is like, okay, that floor's passenger bay. Since we decided this floor is staff, if I delete this storeroom, which doesn't get me anything, and add another Stroud all-in-one berth, I get technically 2 more passenger slots, but in my mind, that's where the crew live. The crew lives down on the first deck. I live with the passengers in my own, like, captain's quarters. Yeah. Okay. And that should connect everything. So everything is connected, which means we can install cargo. Or put a shield in there if I wanted to. Dockers, cockpit, structural. Some equipment plate. Oh, that just attaches cannons. Ground drives, fuel tanks, engines, cockpit, structural. Where the heck is... Why am I having a hard time finding storage? I feel like I've become confused. You know what? I'm just gonna build storage outside of the ship. Or not. Engines, dockers, cargo. It's called cargo, not storage. Wild, get your head in the game. Okay, there we go. That's our cargo space. Well, okay. Actually, let's put it down here. There we go. That's the 4. That like in my brain that just feels better because it makes shipping easier. Like, okay. And then get a bracer. Come on, what do you let me put in here? Put an engine mount in there. Oh, where'd it go? No, I scrolled. Oh no! Can't put a spine in, which is what I wanted to put in. Nope, not the variant. Oh, wait. Does that look any good? No. I put this engine mount in. Okay. Like, what it looks like is like, oh, we needed space to make the cockpit. So we've kind of just left the structure of the ship free. Then we drop some sort of mid-bracer. I kind of like just the look of this raw spine here, but I'm not sure it fits. So I think we're gonna go... Do we have a Stroud midsection anywhere that we can just easily duplicate? Don't think so. So I'll have to go up and get it. Stroud mid-bracer. Okay. I think we got the general shape. It's not... I don't know. It's not quite what I'd like. I wish I could make its angles a bit steeper. But it's not bad. I'm not upset with it. Broken it. Broken it. Okay. Okay, there we go. It's a little knobbly and weird. I wonder if I can make these more elegant. Let's see if we can make those more elegant. Hello. Bracer wings. The Demos wings are really thin though. That's their only problem. Alright, doesn't look like I'm finding anything. Our problems. Our problem is that we don't have a docker. The problem is the back looks really ugly. So let's fix the back a bit. Do you not have a... You don't have a variant. It's just a top? I thought I had a bottom on the front. Yeah, I put a bottom. It only has like a smart search. Oh, it's because it can't click in there. Why not? Oh, because it's the top. Oh, Oh, man. Up one. Spine goes there. Now, I still need an underside cowling. Why am I not getting any of the bottom? Oh, well, I'm not going to worry about that. What I am going to do is try to put another engine on this thing. It's a little big. Okay, well, what if I mount? What if I just do it? Like, what if I just do it? What if I go nuts? I mean, that's what this is, right? This is just WildWeiler builds a ridiculous ship because he knew that that's what he was going to do with his evening. Go up. There we go. Cool. We have way too much engine. Far and away. Ship is missing a doctor's. Ship contains modules that exceed oh no! I forgot about that. I'm a bad captain. I can only use Class A engines. That's what so if you watched my vlog, you'll know that one of my complaints was like, it feels like a lot of things are hidden behind levels. This is kind of one of it. You can't find ship gear in space. So, yeah. What's over here? Captain's quarters. It's my smuggling bay. Trying to figure out, like, if I get rid of, okay, so if I come over here, hit G, what dockers are my options? A fore docker, a top docker, a port docker. I like that. Port docker. You know what? That might be fun. Oh, it's a whole module. Okay. Okay, what if we... Because I like the idea of a port docker. Which means I'm gonna sacrifice a little bit of my sort of vision for the HAB situation. We need starboard. Can put the port docker right above the landing thing, so that way, like, you always enter and exit the ship from this side. I don't think this is the one I want. Is that what I want? It's fine. Okay. Gun time. So the whole point, oddly enough, of the Albatross is that you see it's like guns from... I want a KE cannon. Give me some auto cannons, baby. I think. Hull damage. Alright, yeah, give me some. Give me some. I'll just put whatever weapons I got off those bad guys on here. I want my missile launchers. Oh, those are like really small guys. Actually, I do like how they sit really low up there. And then where do we want to mount our laser turrets? Part of me is like, I should put just a big old cannon up front for fun. I don't think I have a big old cannon. Is there like a rail gun? Doesn't look like it. It'd be fun. It'd be fun, but no. So what we have to do now is we have to attach equipment plates so that way we can mount equipment, which is fine. Disruptor beams. I'm just putting the weapons that were on that ship that we started out with back on it. Oh wait, don't I have two of those? Okay, well I want two, so get me another. Maybe not. I can't have another, so we'll mount it mid-ship then. Delete some plates. Okay, so now it's time to just add some niceties, you know. Windows mostly. Mount a window up there. I can mount a window so you can look at the fuel tank. So obviously we're going to do that so people can look at the fuel tanks. Let's see here. Top porthole in the control room. Simply so that way you can see stuff. Put my shield generator up there. What is left? Weapons must be assigned. Reduce mass or add engines. Okay, so I like putting my cannons in weapon group 1. My, okay. This is a heavy ship. This is a heavy, heavy ship. Like, oof. Can I make a better reactor? So our current reactor is... that's the grav drive, which I don't really care about. Current generator generates 18. That's not gonna cut it. Not for this ship. So we can only go up one more. To 20. So repair rate 1.35, 1.6. Reactor health is higher on this one. So we'll just get the better one. We'll get the better one. Yeah. And I think, let's see what happens. Can I mount even more engines to this thing? Like, I'll do it. And then when my piloting skill gets better, I'll take it back. Okay, what are my messages? What are my warnings? Reduce mass or add engines. I've added all the engines I can. This is it. So this is the Albatross. We're gonna go ahead and rename it. Rename Albatross. That doesn't seem right. Albatross has 2 S's, right? Okay, Mr. Phone. Tell me Albatross. Albatross. Yeah, okay. So the Albatross, nope, is thusly renamed. Except I have. Okay, so we've made the Albatross. So we started with a... It's obviously not the right color. I am going to have to paint it. Yeah. And even then... I actually already see just a few things I want to try to change real quick. Yeah, that's what I thought. That fits right on there. Look at that. Which means these will fit right on there. Which means we can move these missile launchers out and back. See? But that's okay. That's okay. That's fine. And now, where's that cowling? This cowling that has been like, hi, I'm... Oh, it's a 3-piece. Oh, fine. What's going on, Stroud Cowling? There you are. Okay. And then for the could be fun portion of it, actually for the could be fun portion, we will just leave that off. Can we install some more structure? Ooh, radiators are always a fun touch on ships, right? Just some big... See, and because the thing is that's what we do. We hide. See, this is our shielded cargo module, so I can smuggle stuff. And now we've, like, in a story justification, we put it under a radiator. That's how it's shielded, you know? Man, this came together. Why do I have 4 missile launchers? I do not need this many missile launchers. do want to move these ones back, though. Because I like the idea that they come shooting over the top. Okay. Okay. I like it. We're gonna do the flight check. It's gonna be upset that my ship is really heavy. Gonna accept the modification. We still have to color on it, but I think it needs a test. Oh, it's so big. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, true. In true like Fallout 4 fashion, the we're getting a little frame ratey on the stream. That's okay. That's why I kind of knew that would happen. I can't stream. The problem is like, could I stream Starfield? Yes. Could I stream Starfield and do all the VTuber rigging at the same time? No. But it doesn't say we're dropping frames, so I hope that means my audio is coming through okay, and it's just the video encoder. So we've entered. There's our research lab. There's our starsuit bench. Yes, so cool. We enter at the workshop, which is what we want. You can see the ground and the fuel tank from here. Perfect. Let's check out what's in here. This is our infirmary. No, this is the science lab. So we have all the science lab stuff. There's our pharmaceutical bench. So it decides the interior layout, which can be frustrating sometimes. Like you put a bathroom here rather than having a door right here in the workshop. You know, you can see where it would be. So you can kind of see how the game puts itself together, which is really cool. I like figuring stuff like that out. The video essays on this game are going to be cool. This is the this is the crew quarters, or passenger quarters, or whatever. There's a whole bunch of space for people down here. They have their own kitchenette, which is good. Here's our actual infirmary, which might get replaced with another habitation module because it shares very similar equipment to the science lab. Maybe the science lab. Actually, that's what the science lab should be replaced with another habitation module. We don't need light on. That actually will probably help the frame rate. So here's this. We could take the ladder, but we have a jetpack. So we're in the storage zone. This is the airlock. So that's great. I think that's the airlock anyways. Blah, blah, blah. This is the other living area. This is where passengers technically stay in my headcanon. So we got 4 slots for them. This would be their cargo. They have a private head and their own dining area. Giving you the tour. Then we come in here, another just storage gallery. Where the hell is my cockpit? Oh, my captain's quarter. Wow, these are kind of nice captain's quarter. Oh, cool, we have the conference center when I'm doing my PowerPoints, which I so love to do. Here it is. Here's the ladder. This is the control room. So this is where the crew that is non-battle stations maintains operations of our ship. Here's our bridge, which is the part I'm excited for. Oh, yeah. Whoa, this bridge is awesome. Okay. Well, let's sit. Oh my gosh. Okay, let's take off. Shield's offline. Okay, thrusters firing. It's a good amount of thrust. Lots of engines. Okay. This is the Albatross. Missiles. Yes. So if we if we just look over here... yeah, there's our big guns. There they are, sticking out. Okay. Let's see how the inventory is doing. Final. So I made him. So Starfield pro tip: early on in the game, don't set up outposts and then start using your ship to hold everything, because then you have to have a ship with crazy huge cargo the whole time. So I've been carrying just all these raw materials with me because I literally cannot do anything else with them. And that has been slightly frustrating. And then also somehow your miscellaneous stuff gets like just absolutely clogged up, which is really frustrating. But yeah, that's that. Okay, well this is the Albatross. We are gonna go dock with a space station to see if I like our sideways docking maneuver. Luckily there is a space station orbiting the planet I'm on. Where is it at? I want to go to the Alchemist. I'm already at the Alchemist. Oh, there it is. Look at that. Alchemist. I mean, I'm bad at reading. Oh no! Oh no, I shot it! Oh no. Oh, that's bad. I was trying to, like, look at my ship. Okay, let's give the engines more boost. Okay, and we'll dock. And just see how I like this. You know, because this is important. This is my ship now. This is the Albatross. Okay, the side docking thing was a good choice. So a lot of your ships dock on the top or bottom, and they look kind of weird because it's always docking arms that come out to them. So let's get up. And walk to the docking clamp. So we go down, because it's just this up here. And we get immediately turned around in our ship. Yes, okay, cool. Perfect. I love it. I love it. Great. Okay, so now the last thing is last. We need to, I guess, land back at my... Okay, I've broken my house somehow, because I took the starting trait that gives you a house, which I would not recommend, because you can build outposts from the moment you get out of the tutorial. So yeah. So we're going to my outpost, which is within walking distance of my house, because it was my first outpost, and I thought I could kind of combine my situation on this planet, and that didn't really turn out. So this is my outpost. I won't get into it super much. Actually, what I do need to do, though, because I only ever come here for ship stuff. Oh. The controls are so fiddly. Grab the beacon, because when you fast travel, you start at the beacon. Put the beacon at the base of the tower. I come here to edit my ship right now. And pretty much do nothing else. Oh no, this is a near-Earth style planet. Ow. Oh no, this is a heavier than Earth planet. 1.04 gravitrons. Little balmy. 25 degrees Celsius. View and modify ships. The Albatross. Shipbuilder, please. It's time to paint it. So the Albatross in my setting is white. Although, boy, is painting not the easiest thing in the world. Do you not want people to, like, use this? Bethesda, were you like... Okay, here's the deal. If we make this bad, nobody will use it. Because here's the thing. I already know that, like, duplicate doesn't duplicate the color. Okay. That's kind of cool as black. So we'll let it stay that way. So that means these ones go... white, white, black. Wait, no, that would be white. It's you that's black? No, you're white. Color 2. Okay, it's color 2. Black, white, white. So the weirdest thing just happened in my brain, because brains are weird. As for some reason I'm thinking about the game Deathloop, and I couldn't tell you why. I liked Deathloop. I bought it at the sort of start of my public streaming, and I don't know. I decided that ultimately it's probably not. I'm not gonna. I didn't want to like really. I don't know what I'm trying to say. It was not a game that I felt I could stream, if only because, like, it's not good for streaming. Just like, I don't really think Starfield is good for streaming. Are there streamers to do it? Yep. And that is their whole deal, but I would not, could not, should not, stream Skyrim for the same old reasons. There's just too much to do. There's that. What's sort of left? This guy. White, 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 white. I kind of want to paint these tanks something fun, though. Like... Okay, so... If that's white... No, that should be orange. So, okay, white, orange, black. Because that's a little more fun. Okay, white... Oh, sure, white... Orange, black. Okay. Don't don't really want to mess with my radiators because I like them. Okay. And there we go. That's the albatross. Oh, this needs to be painted. And that does kind of mean that's it for this little impromptu stream I got going right now. Mainly because I don't wanna. I'm 20 hours into this game and I haven't done anything yet. And I don't really want to get into it on stream. But hey, we've been streaming for like an hour and a half. So, I mean, that's a half an hour of WildWeiler chilly building... in more black. Chilly building a ship. I hope you enjoyed it. Swing by Thursday at 7 Pacific time for another stream. I'm going to continue Black Skylands. And we'll see how that's going. I really enjoyed it last time. And I haven't played it since, and that kind of makes me sad. So, thanks for oh, I should save this real quick. So, flight check. We know there are problems. Move my mouse. Okay, cool. Cool. There we go. The albatross. I love her already. Boy, would she have terrible visibility because these, edges are forward, and maybe there's an Albatross V2 where I bring the cockpit forward exactly one space, and maybe that V2 is happening right after I stop streaming, but I've already started saying goodbye, so I'm gonna finish saying goodbye and then probably obsessively fiddle with this for another 45 minutes. I've been WildWeiler. You have been a great audience. I will see you next time. Bye bye.